But definitely still grateful to know that the fitness is there and there's more to go.
What do you think, what is a time that you could get someday?
I mean, I would love to dip under 50 at some point. I don't know if that's this year, I don't know if that's next year or whatever. But just always chipping away, seeing what's possible and continuing to just improve the race. There's so many different ways to run it, and I feel like every time I'm on the track I'm figuring out, okay, what's the best way. So.
What did Bobby tell you before the race? Was there a specific model you were saying you're trying to attack and follow that one?
Bobby was just telling me to not be afraid to take it out, and to trust my fitness coming home, and just execute my 10 hurdles. He always uses boxing phrases, so those were my Joe Frazier's today, was the 10 hurdles, and just making sure I was focused on those. So there was no time goal in mind, it was really just executing.
Joe Frazier about making you Muhammad Ali then?
Yeah, he uses all the boxing, he has all of the George Foreman's, everything like that, so yes, in this analogy.
Cindy, when you're kneeling on the track, you're covering your mouth.
Yeah.
What were you thinking and what were you looking at?
Just shock, honestly shock. I know when it first came up it said 50.67 and I was like, there's just no way, 0.01. But honestly I wasn't expecting that time, so I think that's what
to be able to run that time when not expecting it, I mean, now to have some more time to go to Paris, like, how are you preparing between now and then to try to run something like that?
I think that's just super encouraging, just to see that without, like you said, without expecting it, knowing that there is more there and there's more to fix, just is a confidence booster heading into Paris.
Why did you choose not to do the 400 flat 400?
Yeah, I think I just wanted to focus on one, and I like to hone in on one thing and do it to the best of my ability, and that's why I chose the 4 hurdles. I'm grateful we did that. I think today was a good testament of that, and knowing that there's still more.
When you cross the line, what goes through your mind as soon as you cross that line? What are you thinking?
Thank you, God, honestly, just for delivering me through the race, being healthy, qualifying, making it a spot on this team, and then of course the time is just
to have all the hard work pay off.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I mean, I know I wouldn't be here. I have the best team support system in the world, truly. And there's so many moving parts, and I know that we're all just grateful for this year.
And how does this set you up for Paris?
I think we're in a great spot. I really do. It's coming up fast, but I know that this is my confidence and also going to help us go through the race.
What relays do you want to run in Paris? Would you do the mixed and the regular?
I will help Team USA anyway. Yeah.
Cindy, you've been a star since high school. What has helped with your longevity in this sport?
Great question. Having a great team around you. This sport definitely takes a lot out of you mentally and physically, but I've grown over the past few years huge on recovery, taking care of my body, taking care of my mind, and I think I have a wonderful coach, a wonderful support system staff, Malachi, my husband, so many people who help make that longevity possible.
Hey, Sydney.
I don't think it ever gets old. I think it's like reliving that childhood dream over and over again, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. It's a really hard team to make, so I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly. I just want to do the best I can representing USA.
Sydney, was your work in the 400, the 200, and hurdles sort of part of this plan to make this race better?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the 400 hurdles is a mixture of all of it. It is the short hurdles combined with the 4, combined with the 2. You know, you need that endurance, that speed, and that technicality. So those were definitely just building blocks along the way to get us to where we are now.
So you've had success all the way going back now to the 2016 Olympic trials. Now, so many years later, are you reflecting on that path? And as you're coming to an Olympic trials here again, like, are you thinking about that girl in 2016?
Yeah, I mean, there were so many amazing high schoolers at this meet, and I just was watching them like, oh my gosh, I remember that feeling, you know, of being in their shoes, but it feels like so long ago, which is scary to say. I'm only 24, but I feel like it was like 10 years more than that. But honestly, it's just cool to see the young generation of athletes come up, and it's a cycle, and I'm grateful to be a part of this one. This is a really fast one, and I know my time's going to end one day, but yeah, it definitely brought back the memories.
Is it a chance to do things that haven't?
Yeah, I think that excites me, you know, whatever capacity that looks like. I think there's something really exciting about trying to figure out how to improve on history, you know, whatever capacity that looks like. So that always is something that I'm looking at, and I'm just grateful that, yeah, as far as Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sid.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.